Well, hello, thank you for joining me. These are the announcements for the Tomorrow River Lutheran Parish for April 30th. 2023. That is the fourth Sunday of Easter for those of you scoring at home. I don't know that we have a lot surprising to talk about, but just a reminder of some things that you already know, and I am grateful that we have this time. We have three opportunities for public worship this coming week. We have the Sunday morning services at 8:30 at Peace and at 10:15 at Nelsonville. You are welcome and encouraged to attend the services of God's house. It's good for the community that we gather together. It's an encouragement to your neighbors and to me, and it's a witness to our neighbors outside the church that this is an important part of our life together. And so I hope that you will avail yourself of the opportunity to come to worship. The prayer list, there are a few new names. We are remembering the family and friends of Joe Calvi. This is Jan's brother-in-law, passed away suddenly, and so we are remembering that family and praying for them in their time of grief. Pat was hospitalized and now has returned back to the home where she lives, and so we'll be thinking about her in coming days and weeks as well. My brother is getting himself a couple of new knees early in the coming month, and so your prayers for him and for his wife Danny, who will be caretaking, are greatly appreciated. The other names you have seen before, a few little updates that I know about. Tucker not only is responding well to treatment, but was in church at Nelsonville on Sunday. Thanks be to God. We are so grateful for his continuing recovery. Casey is going to be coming home probably tomorrow. I'm taping this on Thursday, so probably Friday he will be coming home. That would be the 28th, and your prayers have been so appreciated. Please call before you stop in. It's a big family, lots of friends, lots of people who care about them, so please call before you stop in. It's going to be a time of adjustment, and I'm sure you understand. The rest of the names are as you have seen them, so I just continue to commend them to you and ask that you would be praying for them and remembering them as we go forward together. All right, other things to talk about. Outdoor service starts on May 14th. That's Mother's Day. Double information there. Mother's Day is coming. Don't mess it up. And that for May 14th through October 29th, we will have that outdoor service over at Nelsonville on the 29th. It is a beautiful place to gather, and I'm looking forward to meeting you out there again. Most of you are aware that part of the roof on the education building at Peace caved in and now has been replaced. Obviously, we need to pay for that. And you know, when your roof caves in, you don't do a whole lot of bargaining. You're just grateful, and we are grateful indeed for the tradesmen who showed up and made our building sound again. If God has put it in your ability to give an extra gift, we would be grateful for that indeed. The last thing we want to do is to add to our mortgage. Every dollar that we pay on that mortgage, you know, is money that we could use for ministry, is money that we could use to alleviate the suffering of some of God's children around the world. And so please make a special gift, an additional gift outside of your normal giving for the roof. If you mark the check or the envelope for the roof fund, it will go, every penny will go to the roof fund. And if we pay off the roof and have extra money, every nickel that we have extra will go against the mortgage. Let's pay that down. Let's set ourselves free. And do the work that we're called to do together. There is a special congregational meeting that the pastors have called for Nelsonville congregation on Sunday, May 7th. By rule, we have to announce in advance what will be discussed, and only those things can be discussed at a special council, or can be decided on at a special congregational meeting. And we can talk about anything. You can ask any question that you want to ask, but the two items of business that on which we can make decisions and do business are acting upon the recommendation of the Endowment Committee regarding disbursements from the Endowment Fund, and then a question about whether or not we ought reopen our 2023 budget to add another benevolence partner. So when you come to church, the full information on those two questions is available to you. If you can't come and you want it, we will email it to you. But again, that meeting will happen on May 7th, immediately following the 10:15 service at Nelsonville in the sanctuary. And we hope that members avail themselves of the opportunity to come. There's lots of other announcements. We're wrapping up the year in confirmation pretty quick. We have a class, the last class is May 10th. So we're getting very, very close to the end of the confirmation year. We're getting very close to the end of the Sunday school year. And I have been grateful to be part of both of those things and invite you to find ways to study and to learn over the summer months until we resume official programming again in the fall. A couple of things coming up that you might want to watch for. First Communion classes will be coming up for 5th and 6th graders. Those dates are not quite set yet, but we'd like to get them done before families start going away on summer vacations. So sometime in May, we'll have those classes up if the stars align. And then also be looking for scholarship information. The parish has a number of scholarships for kids who are pursuing post-secondary education, and so we would love to be part of their lives and to help them on their way. So there's an ELCA scholarship for people going to ELCA colleges and universities. There's the Todd Cook Memorial Scholarship, the Nelsonville Lutheran Scholarship in memory of Howard and Ruth Onan. There's the Pat Moe Family Scholarship, and then there's the Florence Wetzel Memorial Scholarships. So lots of money, lots of help available to kids connected to the parish, and be looking for that. If you've got children or grandchildren who are headed off into the world, we would love to be wind beneath their wings. I think those are the critical announcements for the day. I hope that you are well. It is always a joy to hear from you, and I wish you God's grace and peace. Bye-bye.